Mr. Chairman, I understand that in executive order, and good afternoon to the Chairman of the Civil Service, Chairman Duque, and his family. Mr. Chairman, I understand that executive order number 7, promulgated to review the perks of GOCC, includes the Chairman of the Civil Service Commission. May you give us a feel on this? What is the direction that may be taken? Is the Civil Service overseeing also employees in the GOCCs?
Two things, Your Honor. First, we welcome the inclusion of the CSC in the study group that we review the perks or the compensation structure of the various GOCCs under attack by the recent news feeds. But also, we haven't really received an official invitation. We understand that we should form part of the team, which consists of DBM and the Department of Finance. But we're not sure which is the lead group, and we have not had any invitation to sit in any meeting whatsoever. And the second thing, Your Honor, is that yes, all employees of the GOCCs are under the jurisdiction of the Civil Service Commission when it comes to attestation of their employment, when it comes to issues and when it comes to disciplining, as a disciplining authority, we have that jurisdiction over the employees of the GOCC.
Mr. Chairman, I'm a little surprised because I've seen a copy of the executive order, and the CSC chairman is mentioned there as a member of the reviewing body. So you're telling this committee that you have not been invited to be part of the discussions?
There has been no indication to that effect, Your Honor.
No, thank you. I also understand that the civil service also attests to the appointments made by local executives.
Yes, Your Honor, that is true.
How closely are you doing this? Is this really a must before they can be considered employed and before they can receive salaries?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're talking of 1,600 towns, more than 100 cities, maybe about 80 provinces. You're covering all of them?
Yes, Your Honor. We have regional offices and field offices precisely to process appointments at the local levels. So we have the infrastructure, the administrative infrastructure to support this. Your Honor.
Do you have the infrastructure to support the employees that you have attested to from, let's say, very oppressive management style of maybe a few local executives who may be removing them or transferring them because of political consideration?
Yes, Your Honor, we do have that infrastructure, and depends on the evaluation committed by the appointing authority. For example, the employees are free to file a complaint with our offices in the different provinces and regions. And so we're able to address all these issues. In fact, we've had quite a number of LGU chief executives that we have cited for indirect contempt because of defiance and the unwillingness to implement the civil service resolutions, decisions, and rulings.
And Mr. Chairman, what does indirect contempt mean for a local executive? What would be the consequences to the local executive?
Well, it's a range of penalties, Your Honor. One case we came across, we had to fine her almost 500,000 pesos, $500,000, because of each day of failure to implement the CSC decision. We penalized her for 1,000 pesos each day of defiance or unimplemented decision of the Commission, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman, the next question I'd like to ask would be retirement benefits. The date of retirement of every government employee should be known to the government agency and of course the civil service because of the records for this. If they're members of Facebook, Facebook can tell you when their birthday is.
Yes, Your Honor.
But knowing that, why is it that the government still cannot anticipate the retirement, and it takes a while for the retirement benefits to be given to the retiree? Especially considering that all of these are already computerized. Is the civil service in a position to take the initiative here to make sure that the benefits would be given as soon as possible upon retirement?
I think the issues are best addressed, although CSC is not useless in this regard, but I guess the issues are best addressed by both DDN and GSIS. And I think as far as we are concerned, GSIS has finally completed its computerization program, its basic computerization program, precisely to address this chronic issues of delayed release of pension and retirement benefits. And so I hope that we can truly test the effectiveness of the new computerization program of GSIS, depending on whether we'll have a more reduced or a smaller number of people coming to the CSC and complaining about incessant delays in the release of the pension benefits.
Well, money may be the concern of the DBM, but morale and welfare is your principal concern, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I have, in fact, this is one of the reasons that made me recommend to the President that I be included as an ex-official member of the GSIS board so I can directly address these issues in behalf of our government retirees. But be that as it may, we have communicated with GSIS, and I do have the documents to show, Your Honors, that we have squarely addressed these issues and have transmitted them to the attention of the GSIS leadership.
Now, on retirement, what is your thinking about retirement age? The retirement age today is 65, in China it's 58, in Malaysia it's 58, in Thailand, Brunei, Indonesia it's 60, and in Singapore, which you mentioned, it's 62.
Very sorry, Your Honor, but I think Singapore's retirement age is probably